Good day everyone, welcome back. At least once a month we need to do this plastic beads penny together with you, and that's the day. I just put all these beads on my string and we are going to work a little bit. So far I have stitched for this month 5 rows and this is 6th one already. I kind of started a little bit. So at the same time this thread already is short. I was stitching a little bit last night. Last night I stitched maybe like a row and a half, close to 2, and I left this short thread on a purpose because I want to show you something, how I attach a little bit differently my next thread that I showed you before. What I showed you before was a little bit more complicated, so this way it will be a little bit more simpler. So I already prep my next thread to attach, already cut it out, more than 2 meters probably. I like to, well, I don't like to work with longer thread, but that's give me a little bit less attachment to do. Sorry, had to stop for a second. My son visited me. We didn't do much for the Mother's Day, so he wants to take me out today. And wait a minute, I lost my thread. So we will go to the mall, we will check some stuff, have a lunch, go check maybe dollar store, see if something new up there and exciting, who knows. And we can check maybe Bell Canada for the, see the new phones. Mine already up for like update, and his we can update our phones together, but I don't see nothing wrong. He has some problem with his phone, charger doesn't work well, but I have no problem with my phone. So I don't know, I might will wait to at least like September till like a newer phone will come out, iPhone. I don't know, I don't really need a newer phone. Catherine told me it's going to be nice and hot today, but so far when I'm looking outside, it's actually looks like it's going to be rain most likely. I don't know. So this is the new penny we already created, and here the bud flower. I can show you in a picture maybe so you have an idea of what that is. Let me pull out so we just like kind of visual, you know what we're doing, right? Okay. Okay, so it's not exactly bud, it's actually big flower, but that's where we are right now, somewhere in somewhere where, let me see, because I have the, well, kinda we are working somewhere like in here around, yeah. So it's kind of like a third probably of the canvas done already, but it is so gorgeous. So gorgeous, and still enjoying every single time I stitch on it. Oopsie, hold on. It's not to make a mess because I did not attach this frame to anything. Somebody asked me how I stitch if I have like a holder for the frame. No, I don't. I'm keeping it flat on my desk. It just pull out of the desk edge so I can work kind of underneath, just enough for my hands to go, and I just keep rolling this frame down to have myself like on the edge of the frame, at the edge of the table, at the edge of the frame, so it's easy to reach for me. I still like this idea to put all the beads on a thread, on a string, anything, and that way you don't have to look anymore on a pattern. And I just keep the little tail sticking out, so I'm just keep moving my thread from the other edge by holding the beads and just pull the tail away. Alright, so from the Fairy brand, I have a question to you ladies, to some of you. I think that was Julia. She said that Fairy brand, their store are very expensive. I don't know if you talking about like in general, because some canvases I have to say a little bit more money, I would say, not all of them. But at the same time, are you talking maybe you found design those blue penny, maybe you saw somewhere else that is cheaper? Because I think at that store that I've reviewed was 70 or something Canadian dollars. Because I checked another like 3 or 4 stores and I did not see that canvas at all in different store. So I don't know if you saw somewhere cheaper, please share where, and I can share the information with everybody, because I didn't see that. And I wonder if anybody of you ordered those 99 cents design up there. There's a few up there and they are super cute. So I wonder if you order, because I will be stitching with you the little corgi puppy. I already put last night into the hoop actually, because I don't have a free frames, and the little hoop fit perfectly for that canvas. Okay, I think I'm going to extend my thread right now before we run out too short, and I want to show you how I do a little bit easier way. So let me just zoom out a little bit. I already have a thread prep in here. Let me find a tail, because this one is super long. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, grab a tail. So last time I did with you, we did a knot, and then I tied one of this thread to this one and the other one tail to this one, like an extra knot. Now you don't have to do that. All you have to do is to twist this thread 2 or 3 times, and I will show you right now. So if I go and I just pull it, and I know that's a 1 twist, 2 twist, 3 twist should be to pull out this tail. Let me help with the needle a little bit in here to pull out on the inside. I think it may be done already. So when I pull in here, will be you see in here will be twisted more than just one. So when I pull, it creates a stronger knot, but a longer. Excuse my nails, I chopped them very short yesterday because I wiped out and I broke like 2 or 3. So it's very short right now. I need to do manicure. And they're all kind of damaged, see, a little bit from previous manicure. Okay, so now it's in here like 2 or 3 knots, I think, because I twist many times. So it's still thin but longer, and this will go absolutely nowhere. You can pull as much as you want. So it still will be easy go through your bead and through your holes. So now let me just rethread the other side, and we can continue. So this way is kind of less complicated and more easier to do. Okay, I think we can zoom out a little bit so you can see tray with beads at the same time. Okay, so this one I thought would be easier for you to see how I do it. And now I will have a milestone thread, so it will make me a long swing with my shoulder. So I'm just gonna bring this tail as close as possible in here. Okay, it's actually not as long thread, sometimes I do much longer. And then we continue. Now you need to be careful, sometimes not go easy through, sometimes you have to give a little, kind of like I'm holding a, like right now I'm holding my thread underneath, like this, right? This is top of the bead, I'm holding this, and that's like a quick pull. At the same time, I kind of pushing fabric under so it doesn't jump these beads, kind of like holding them a little bit, if you know what I mean. I kind of can go even with two hands. Oh, just a little pull, just so we can go through those holes. I mean, till we finish with the knot, and after that just easy. And now same thing, when I usually I put my needle to the magnet because I want to hold the kind of hold the thread and just like pull. See, it's coming out. It's not gonna go nowhere. This tail is good, and it's pretty much long tail. I keep it long because later it's going to be just a wrap around canvas few times and it's give you more security. Just make sure not to split threads on your canvas and go straight into the holes, so you're not go freely. Oh, it's even easy go because this knot kind of tied up nicely. This way just a faster way, and you don't have to flip the canvas like I did before, complicated by waving a thread many times and making knots on the back. This way faster and it's secure, trust me. If you don't trust me, you can put later fabric glue on a dot on the other side of the canvas. Okay, this one. Yeah, so on my string I keep all the colorful beads, and right now because I have lots of colors of this copper and black, so I'm just keeping them separately on my mat. Later on will be probably different colors. Always will be black on my mat, but then when we get higher, there's a bigger chunks of different colors in here. I could add some other color, for example, see like this one, pink one, or this one, like lots of the symbol, if I will remember what kind of color. But that's an access in here, different access. Blue, this one kind of like a brown and a blue background. So there's lots of access I have in here, even like a purple one. Okay, let's continue. Need to get rid of this tail, so we're going to pull it away a little bit, little by little, just for in case accident happen. And this kind of doubles. I just put them aside and later put on a different container. I have already collected, look how many different colors. Some already break apart while in here shaking, but they kind of, when they fall apart, pull out a little bit of the paint from the neighboring bead. So I'm just gonna keep them. Maybe later I put them in a resin to create something funky, or obviously gonna wait till see if I have enough beads. If not enough, I could probably use those ones. Never know. That's why I'm so want to finish this one quick. to see if enough beads or not. So yes, we are going to start stitching corgi probably this week, because I still need some videos for this week. Today, as I'm stitching this one, it's 13th of May, and this video will be for Thursday, so maybe for Friday I will make a new start. There's some very funky backstitch on the corgi that I never see before. That's going to be interesting, and I don't know if I will do that way or just could do like a regular type. So when we get there I will show you what I mean. But 99 cents, that's good. There's some cute, like a bee, different animal or different kind of puppy. There's some cute designs for 99 cents. Oh yeah, also somebody says that can afford Fairy brand because it's too expensive. Well, I agree, it's expensive brand because it's a good brand. All good brands, expensive brands. Let's say if you stitch a huge Heaven Earth design, and some of those Fairy brand size pretty much the same, and if you buy all together with threads and Heaven Earth design, check how much money you will pay. It's probably like 300 bucks. I wanted to order one time with the threads, and then when I figure out what kind of price that is, I was like, no way, I will collect my own threads. So yeah, that is why it's more expensive, but I think everyone can afford Fairy brand, 99 cents to try a brand, and it's just that I can't believe they put for such a little tiny price. There's no other company with I never see cross stitch for 99 cents before, so I think that's pretty cool. Let's move a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna move tripod together. Okay, very important to secure thread, not to let the knot on the other side. So it's not knot yet, but it's just a twisted thread. So I'm kind of stretching my thread under my canvas with my left hand. To untwist it. All these symbols that I have in here, I pretty much remember every single symbol, what kind of number of the beads that's supposed to be. Yeah, it's pretty, when you work a long time, you don't even need to use pattern anymore, because I took picture of my symbols. When I okay, look up a little bit in here, I will show you edge of my canvas. Oh, see, so far when I rewind my canvas, I have this much symbols already open, but basically I don't even look at them. Some new symbol appearing here and there that I need to look, but most of all these beads I already remember by my memory, all these numbers. Okay, hold on. 1. Okay, something wrong. 25. I feel like I miss one bead, or did I do mistake? What kind is it? This one's supposed to be 25. Hold on. Did I tuck and put wrong bead maybe somewhere? Okay, hold on. I need it. That's a 25 green. Yeah. I think I missed somewhere. I don't know. I need one bead. Somebody. text me. Okay, my tail already, see, sticking out in here. Where is it? Okay, can you see this tail already sticking out? So at this point I will take it one more time under canvas, and after this it will be wrapped around. I'm not gonna pull out the extra threads after my knot on the top of my canvas, so it will only go, hold on, I pulled before, I need to readjust my beads a little bit. I don't know what happened in here because I was looking at. Okay, now you see the tail already hiding under my canvas in here. I'm not pulling out anymore. Now I need a black one bead, and I'm just going to continue, and this extra tail will keep wrapping around my fabric. Pull it. I need to readjust a little bit my actual tail. Okay, it will be wrapping around. See, now it's going to be like a more secure because it's gonna wrap. Oh, it's my husband message, and who else? Let me see. And my lovely Bonnie Walk. Okay, I will get back to you later. Okay, that's my husband text me. We will take a body tomorrow to the vet. He make appointment. We wanted today, but I guess it's busy to check what's going on, why he keep choking. Not as bad today, I didn't hear yet, so maybe it's already gone, I don't know. Okay, one more, I think the knot will come out on this side. Let's see, could be now inside of the bead even. Let's check. Oh no, it's still, see, long enough, still will go one more time under, hopefully, because I like when it stays under. Black bead. To help in here, because it's so short, push your bead over and then under. Oh, that's it, little click, and now the knot is already hidden and you cannot see nothing in here. It's wrapped few times. The knot itself is very strong, so this way is much easier. So I thought that's why I will record this video today. I was going to record this video on the very end of the month when most of my stitching is done, but then I could forget about this tutorial, so I just wanted to show you. This way is much easy. Just wrap around your finger like 3 times when you twist in the threads. Make sure you twist a few times, and that way easier. It's easier to twist if you make your fingers a little bit wet. You can lick them, you can dip them in the water, whatever you prefer. Okay, now it's nice and smoothly go through the canvas, so now we can speed up the process a little bit. Okay, see, now it's faster, and I will move a little bit more. Okay, if you don't mind, I will get... Okay, hopefully I'm still going to talk normal. I brush my teeth and for some reason I can taste the toothpaste constantly. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna suck on a Mentos. The same thing will give me a little bit better to catch my breath because it's minty. It usually help me when I try to like cough. I have this kind of Mentos. Well, I have a new one I can show you. I'm buying them usually you can buy them at a dollar store, even their one. But also, if you have a Costco store, some Costco can sell them like by big pack. I think I found once in one of the Costco different city, they have a pack. I think we pay like $11, but there's lots of them inside of the box. And I can't find it since then. So now my husband just like stopped by at any corner store or dollar store, so he keep buying them from me, especially when it's time to bed to sleep. All of a sudden at night my cough increases, and Mento is just my like a lifesaver. You know those 5 canvases, older whips? Sorry, I know it's fruit a little bit to chew on a candy, right? But if I don't, I will start cough. Let me just get a little bit. It's melt quickly. What do I want to say? From those. Oh yeah, correct. See, I already remember what kind of bead color is supposed to be here. I thought I messed up. No, I didn't. Sometimes could be a good mistake by count and putting beads on a string. So I already stitched all of them, all 5. So now I'm going to stitch again, like keep rotating them. One day one, next time go to the next one, and all the way to the end of the month. I wonder how much I will end up finish. So today on my list will be to stitch again. I think it's the ship I brought with me, the little tiny ship. So now when it's get like very far away on the mat, oops, I just lift by the tail and this side, and I just layer again on the very edge, stretch it, and then I kind of like press on the line with like a edge of my hand so they line up straight. But actually I will move a little bit over, so I will gently lift this by holding this tail so I don't lose my beads. Tight and just move forward. Okay, and then we can move forward my camera. Okay, and then we're going to move the tail away. My plan is today hopefully finish all this. I know it's a lot, but even if I do at least 2 lines, that would be good as well. It's only 13, I have plenty of time yet to the end of the month, but it always scares me when it's like when I see the full block yet. I'd rather finish all these 20 lines sooner, even if I have 1 more week left of the month, that's okay. That way I have more time for some other beading. Now my friends, also this week I will have another diamond painting of those little tiny design collection of the fruits from Craft Ease. And because oh no, that's a black one, hold on, because that store is not open anymore for some reason, shut down, I did found same designs on AliExpress, and I was so lucky. I put my keyword to search and the first page popped, boom, design that I needed. And I believe it's much cheaper than was in a Crafties. I think Crafties, that pack was like around 50 something dollars, and I believe on AliExpress like 20 something. It was in Canadian dollar as well. So check it out, link I will post under this video as well if you wanna order and diamond paint together with me. Also I posted the link on Facebook group and on my personal Facebook page. So, and I changed the link in 2 of my whips video that I already did, because if somebody look at me diamond painting and cannot find at the store, I posted link to the AliExpress. So check it out. Also, yes, the link will be affiliated. It's mean if you order, the store will pay me commission. Moving up. Talking about body, I want to get him to the vet to see why he's keep choking and trying to cough it out. But at the same time, I never see before, but he has a runny nose. What the heck does that mean? I never knew dog can have a runny nose. So he probably have some kind of maybe infection, I don't know. That's why I want to take it to the vet. That's gonna cost again probably like $200-300 bucks, depends what doctor will find out. If they will do x-ray on his stomach, that would probably even more expensive. I don't know, dog cost money, but I say, you know what, just take him to the vet now. If something dangerous we don't want to infect all puppies from body. My husband set up already trailer yesterday. Was yeah, on 12 already. Trailer and that deck next to the trailer. So now I just need to go there, clean, wash, wipe everything, disinfect, make a bed, cover sofa for puppies, and we can camp. And they were doing not just like our trailer, like a whole bunch of our neighbors, friends. They all work together, helping each other to set up, because over years we become friends with everybody up there. So everybody's helping each other. So it's like a manpower to set up trailer for everybody who need help. That's why it's going nice and quick. Oh, let me show you. Look up. I will readjust camera a little bit just to show you. This is the center of the beadie. Oh, look, there's so much yellow color. That's what we are, like this area in here. Looking good, right? So that's what we have in here. It doesn't look like right now similar, but when I kind of go further away from the design, then you really see resemblance. Right now, very close, it's pixelated for you maybe, but looks good when I stand back. Oh, cannot wait to unroll it to show you. When I finish this month, it's going to be marking in here 150 stitches mark, but that's from the top. 150 rows will left. How much we stitch on the bottom, I can't remember how big that is and how many stitches this board shows in that. No, I cannot see in here, nothing. I don't remember. Big chunk of black. That's why I don't put them on a string, because you don't want to count all those blacks, because obviously you will remember the black is a black bead, so no need to put on a string. And also I already started a big chunk of black beads, again starting on the left side from me. Excuse me. Yeah, just be careful with this tail of threads not to mess up this row so it doesn't rub on the top of it. Keep control this working threads with your hands. Kind of pull towards you. I'm so glad I got this canvas because I think right now they don't have in the stores these big designs. Unless I'm mistaken, maybe some left. Oh, I forgot. I have to make an order for another store. I forgot. I was checking their beaded design. There is some new beaded designs, but I don't find much of the interesting. One is a pretty flowers again penny, big design I saw. Maybe I will get it. That one as well. I don't know. Love to work with this kind of stuff. Plus, when I start camping, I will start another little design. The cat, two cats sitting that I say look like Halloween, but it's not very Halloween. So we don't have to wait till Halloween. We're going to work on it as a campground project. Plus it's tiny. I don't think I will need any frame. I can just stitch in my hands, maybe. Okay, so those blue, a red square with the blue dot, just this pretty gold beads. Yeah, so if you have a helpers at home, kids big enough to not have to count, you can ask them to create you a few rows just to put on a different string of beads. That would be easier for you when you're working maybe all day. You come home and your beads already line up for you. Excuse me. We're still working on the center of the penny, the big one, so it will be like almost finished most of the flower for this month. Just the very top petal of the flower will be go into the June. Oh, blue jay visit me. Digging in dirt. I love blue jay, they are so pretty. We don't have them in Ukraine, so when I saw first time in Canada, I was like, wow, what kind of gorgeous bird that is. And when I used to put food for the, not gonna say word because of the dog, the fluffy thing with the fluffy tail and the blue jays, I would put them nuts, some seeds on the window outside, and I would enjoy watching them in the winter eating food, and they are so pretty. but they always would scare away others. Blue jay scream very loud and very not attractive, and they scaring away the other birds or the fluffy things, so they don't take their portion of the food. Okay, we're going to move over a little bit more. Oh, okay, so we can see still beads kind of where I'm taking them, so it's more fun to watch. Kind of interesting, this one green bead in here, but it is balloon in here. It's not mistake. I'm looking at right now further to the design, and this yellow beads, the centers, I don't see as far as my canvas. I right now unroll on the top. No more of this color. Maybe somewhere on the top. Hold on. Let's see the top flowers. Oh, maybe same color would be somewhere in this flower in here. Yeah. Maybe, what do you think? When I get to the middle of the canvas, which middle would be when we will start, well, if we split this design in half, somewhere like almost to the center of these flowers, that would create kind of center, right? Somewhere in here. So maybe then I unroll again my design to show you how it looks like. So for those who wants to maybe order, just to see one more time. Oh, sorry, my body cough. I thought he don't cough today. Yeah, he, excuse me, hopefully not very loud for the camera. They all down by the front door. All four of them could be, oh no. Bandit Smart, he's on a sofa. On a pillow, his head. He's like a human. Yesterday all four of them was in a little square by the door. There's not much entrance front in here space. They are all cramped up on one little square because there's no more room to sleep upstairs somewhere. Oh, talking about little boy, he went to join the crew. Believe it or not, my camera stopped again. Wow, okay. This video will be a little bit longer than I thought. We're going to create to the end of this row. Not much left. So let's just finish strong. And after that, we left 4 rows for me to do, and this a half of 20 will be 14 rows left to do. So even if I do 1 row a day, it will be perfect finish to the end of the month. But I don't like to do a row a day because it's just more work to pull out beads and open jars, so might as well do 2, 3, 4. Okay, hold on, let's not do tangle. Okay, that was a loud scratch up there somewhere downstairs. You want me to tell you a story how I wipe out yesterday? The new bruises probably already appear. So we make this fence secure for dogs to play in the backyard. So yesterday my husband says, okay, the door, everything, we need to put the locks on the door yet, but he just temporarily put like a wooden notches on there to keep a door shut. So I was like, okay, if it's safe, I'm gonna take them through the basement and the back door, so I don't have to have a leashes. And guess what? Bandit storm into the back door to the very backyard where is the train up there behind. But like it's like a parkway. If you watch my video, sometimes I show you the back of my yard. And he went right through the door. Like he literally pushed the door because the door is tall, wasn't secure correctly, and he went on another side of the door by pushing it, and door kind of open up on the bottom a little bit, like he's squeezing himself outside. I cannot find how to open this door because it was on the top, the wooden piece was holding it, and I was twisting it, but in the wrong direction. So I cannot see where my dog is, how far he ran away. Usually he wants to come back, you have to go and chase him. I'm panicking, terrifying. I'm calling my son to help me. He's playing the video games downstairs, don't know what the heck is going on with me. And he looked over the fence because he's a tall boy, and he yelled his name, and he actually showed up. So when I see him running, and he's probably was wondering why all the other dogs still on my backyard, so I pushed the door away again on the bottom, and he squeezed in himself back into the yard. I'm just like relief, you know, because I thought, I don't know how far he can run away. I'm panicking because I cannot open door to go look where he is. I would have to run through the neighborhood to the other exit of the to get to the backyard after a few houses. So thank goodness he showed up. And then when I while they were playing wild and chasing each other on the back, especially two puppies were playing wild, I was staying by the door not to let him squeeze in again to freedom, you know. So when I time to tell them let's go, you know, in the house, they was afraid to go downstairs for some reason. They okay to go, but I guess they didn't want to go inside yet. So I said to my son, you know, open door, help me get him in. And Ivan came out yelling them to get inside, but he was staying on the doorway. And dog is like, okay, you yelling me, I'm not gonna go. So he was refusing to go. I tried to push Bandit inside. He almost, and I was already like a two-step down on a staircase to the basement area, and he got spooked because Ivan was standing there. He didn't want to go. He decided he will run back into the backyard, and if he would run, he would go through the door again and push himself out. So I tried to grab him by his skin. I lose my balance. I fell on my ass right on the concrete floor on the staircase. Tried to grab him by his tail. Finally, my son got him by his collar and pulled him into the room. And I'm just like, oh my god, I broke my nails, literally flipped another side. It was painful. So I have to chop them. It's like really, really short. And then scratch my elbow, my sore elbow that I was broken my arm. Fall on a butt. My butt was hurt and my leg. So it's probably, I didn't see yet, but probably bruises up there already. I was like, great, summer started for new bruises when you want to go in a bathing suit to the lake, right? I'm just gonna joke with everybody that my husband beat me up. So that was disaster, our first walk in the backyard. So now we have to reinforce the door and put extra lock on the bottom of the door. So when they walk, he cannot push the door outside. Yeah, that was ridiculous. I tried to get them inside, and then one don't go, the other one don't wanna go. You know, they looking at each other and keep goofing, trying to jump it out. Even Daisy wasn't cooperate. She wants to hustle around, and I'm just like, oh no. I thought this is going to be a safe way for me not to break my bones anymore. And here we go. First walk, free without leashes. I'm already on my ass. Yeah, disaster. But fence looks really nice. Now we're thinking to put a side from the neighbors same way. I will show you some other day how it looks like when it's all done. And the door handles locks is done, then I can show you. So I'm going to move, hold on, we have to move a little bit. Okay, I need to put my tripod on the edge, so I need to extension to level it. Okay, you see what I'm talking about? How much of black color in here now on the edge again, so that would be quick. Pick colors would be less, because lots of black color. Okay, that was fun. I didn't think I will record this kind of video. It's all spontaneous. I thought I will be recording diamond painting instead, so hopefully I will have more time today to record diamond painting, because now I need to speed up with the camping season starting. I need to pre-record lots of videos ahead. It's going to be busy time for me, but I will see how much I can keep up. Last year I did manage to keep up with recording for every day, and we still were doing a strong video for every day. I don't know if I missed maybe a few days, I'm not sure, cannot remember now. I always grabbing my thread on the bottom to pull it while I'm doing this, to keep my, oh, now like let go now, and then I pull from here, hold it again to keep attention, but don't pull too strong so your canvas don't warp. You have to feel it, tension. Not sure after wash if this canvas will shrink a little bit or not. To be honest, you don't even need to wash this canvas, because I don't think you will see anything through the beads. but the kind of colors maybe will seep a little bit, because I kind of see greenish. Would be good if black would stay, that way it would be like a black over black not diamonds beads. But I will soak in the water, probably cold water. Oh, did I create it? Little knots, hold on. Ay, ay, ay. I managed to tangle. Important thing is not to panic. Not to panic. Come on. Okay. Did we do it? Well done. Okay, good. We are good. I just have to pull my threads and untangle a little bit, like unwind the thread itself when it starts to curl up a little bit. I wonder why my son came back. I might have to pause it again. Okay, sorry about that. My son came back. Okay, I had a question about beads. Okay, good to remember. If the frame not going to crush beads like a Q-snap. No, those ones you cannot use it unless all your picture fit on the inside of the frame, like I'm doing right now the other bead embroidery that I'm stitching with the threads as well. This one doesn't fit because this is bigger canvas on a white part. So this one in a stroll frame. Let me zoom out. Okay, you see this one. So I still have a room in here. But this one, when I roll this way, it's okay. This side, I have roll inside to protect kind of pattern, whatever. Plus, so it's kind of like an inside, a flat stay on a table. If you have a Q-snap, you can only use where you have no beads yet. When you just start and design, that would be okay to use, but not after you bead it, because if you put Q-snap the cover, those white pieces, you will crush your beads and damage your design. So no, you cannot use that unless it's fit inside of the frame. Okay, that was recently a question on my video that I recorded with 11 count beading. I cannot remember who asked, but hopefully this will help your answer. So stroll frame like this, it's the best for the beads, because you can roll them and nothing is pressing on the top of your beads. It's freely rolled up. Okie dokie. Okay, I can pull out thread now. Get my needle into the magnet for the next row. So when I come back from the mall, I will record one more video, and then for the rest of the day probably we'll try to stitch this 4 row if I don't have any other change plan, and then maybe at night I will stitch a little bit more on my whip that I pick for this month to stitch. That way 2 canvases will get progress, and then tomorrow I can record video of the new start. My battery flashing for a while now, so hopefully we can finish at least to the edge in here. I think my thread long enough to finish one more row, so that's what I usually do. I cut thread long enough to give me work for 2 rows at least, and that's like around 2 meters maybe of the thread. See how I kind of pull this thread to put this bead into the place. Or with my finger push, because kind of when I pull my thread I move this bead, so I'm just like push it back this way. And now with black beads to finish. This battery probably oldest battery, because we stitch in what, maybe, I don't know if we have 1 hour or not. That's a very quick dying of the battery, because I keep switching 2 of them, one recording, one charging, so I forgot which one is the new one. But so many video recording, I really need to go and buy a couple more new batteries. They are not cheap, it's like $100 per battery, I think, unless they have like a sale online. Sometimes you can buy cheaper from actual store online, not like Amazon, because it could be fake one. So I always, if I order from actual store. Okay, let's do this kind of start of this black beads, and then I will have to stop because I will need to put my beads on a string and keep continue. But now I'm just gonna get ready to go with my son. You keep beads? I don't know if any of you, I've been asking, but I don't think I have anybody stitching this particular design. Two more. That's it. See, I remember all these symbols. Like this one would be 19, number 1, 7, 33, 7, 19. Battery die, so I put new one just so I can say goodbye and not to be rude. So here it is, the beauty. Amazing. I'm just going to leave these beads in here, and when I come back I will put new string and work on it. And here on the corner I have the little square magnet in here that my needle stay in here. Look, I have this kind of magnet. I put, this is horsey, so sometimes it's kind of sticking to my lamp, and sometimes I just, like when I cross stitch, I just put my needle in here and it's sticking to this little magnet. Okay, here it is, here it is, kind of against the light, looks kind of funky, plus beads when it's a roll, so it's kind of like a little bit more open in between the rows. Looks kind of pixelated, but looking really nice from the far. Look, you can see the shape of those petals, center. Looks amazing, looks really good. I think it's really resembling of this flowers, a little bit over flashing light, but looking good. Oh, like that. Okay, happy stitching. I will be right back. I promised you I will be back, and I didn't lie. I knew this will happen, and I still decided to do off the jars. All of them was open. Those one safe. This one pick up off the ground. So no ball for Cinderella. I have a work to do to separate all this mess. Oh my god. Good thing some beads left in the cans, they were all flipped. So by the colors that's inside of the jar, I kind of try to separate them. I remember which color lid belong to them, most of them. Pink one would be more difficult, so I will have to probably go in here and pick up one symbol on there and see which pink go to which lid. My heart is beating hard. I'm so disappointed in myself. I knew this will happen today. I can feel things, and I still decided to challenge myself and left like, oh, I just wanted to finish this row, and then I would close this jars. Did not make it. Well, my friends, stay safe. Don't do this, okay? This is how not to bead embroider, okay? Now goodbye, I have work to do.